I still remember the day he left. Not because people cried, but because the dust from his footsteps stayed in the air longer than it should have. That was when I knew his journey would not be an easy one. His name was Connor, and I watched his life change from that very morning. Connor grew up in our small village. Our houses were close. We shared stories, dreams, and hunger. His mother, Mama Adoni, raised him alone. She sold food in the market. Some days, she came home with only a few coins. One evening, Connor sat beside me and said, "I will leave this place. I want a better life." I did not laugh. I had seen boys leave before. Not all of them returned. On the morning he left, the sun was not fully up. Connor carried a small bag and wore old slippers. His mother held his hands tightly. "Don't forget me," she said. Connor knelt down and replied, "I will come back for you. I promise." He walked away without looking back. Mama Adoni stood there, watching the empty road. From that day on, she waited. Connor went to the city, but the city did not welcome him. The first night, he slept outside a closed shop. His bag was his pillow. Cold and hunger were his friends. Every morning, he searched for work. Some people ignored him. Some laughed at him. The city was loud, but his life was quiet and hard. Connor carried heavy blocks at construction sites. His hands broke open. His back burned at night. When that job ended, he washed cars on the roadside. When that ended, he cleaned restaurants late into the night. Sometimes, he ate only bread and water. Sometimes, he slept hungry. There were nights Connor cried alone. Not loudly. Just enough so his heart could breathe. Many times, he thought of going back home. But then he remembered his mother, sitting by the road, waiting. And he stayed. Back in the village, Mama Adoni grew older. Every morning, she sat outside her house and looked down the road. People laughed at her. "Your son has forgotten you," they said. But she only smiled and replied, "He will come." One day, Connor helped a stranger fix a broken tire. He did it for free. The man's name was Mr. Bello. He saw something in Connor. The next day, Mr. Bello gave him a job in his warehouse. The pay was small, but the work was steady. Connor worked harder than everyone else. Years passed. Connor learned how to sell goods, how to keep records, how to speak with respect. One day, Mr. Bello said, "I trust you." That day changed everything. Connor saved money. Slowly, his life changed. The first thing he did was send money home. When Mama Adoni received it, she cried in the market. "My son remembers me," she said. Years later, Connor felt something pulling him home. One morning, he packed his bags and returned. I saw him first. He looked stronger. "Come." He smiled and said, "I have come home." Mama Adoni was sitting outside as usual. When she saw Connor, she stood slowly. "Connor," she whispered. Connor dropped his bags and ran to her. They held each other for a long time. No words, only tears. Connor rebuilt his mother's house. He helped others. And now, Mama Adoni waits no more. Some journeys are long. Some are painful. But when hope refuses to die, home will always be waiting.